have a lot of people looking at this, technical people, and I think he's going to get himself out. I think the creation, I think sending sons to another country to make a financial deal for his company and then have that covered with government expenses. I believe those government expenses should not be allowed. And we are working, let me finish, we are working on a bill that would do that now. We're working on a couple of bills that would deal with conflict of interest right now. It's difficult because this is a field that relates to some extent to the emollients clause of the Constitution, and there's no preceding legislation to do this. But we've got good people looking at it, and we're going to some of the ethicists along the line that are well known.
Donald Trump is going to get himself out of office soon. A leading Democratic senator has claimed. Dianne Feinstein suggested the president would quit before he was potentially forced out of office, after anti-Trump protesters in Los Angeles demanded to know why more wasn't being done by Congress to remove him from office. We know he is breaking the law every day, a protester asked the 83-year-old political veteran. There's so many things he's doing that are unconstitutional. How are we going to get him out? Hinting she might know more than she is able to let on, Ms. Feinstein, who sits on the Senate Judiciary Committee, replied, "We have a lot of people looking into this. I think he's going to get himself out." She went on to cite several potential conflicts of interest surrounding the Trump business empire, but she declined to say whether she thought the president had done anything that was worthy of impeachment. "I can't answer that right now," she said, referencing recent trips to Dubai by Mr. Trump's son, Donald Jr. and Eric, where they opened a new golf club, she said. "I think sending sons to another country to make a financial deal for his company and then have that covered with government expenses, I believe those government expenses should not be allowed. We're working on a bill that would do that now. We're working on a couple of bills that would deal with conflicts of interest." Ms. Feinstein is not the first to suggest the billionaire tycoon may decide to quit the White House of his own volition. Left-wing filmmaker and social commentator Michael Moore, who predicted Trump would win the election, went on to incorrectly suggest he would quit before his inauguration. Several commentators have predicted Mr. Trump will be impeached at some point, including Alan Lippman, dubbed the prediction professor, quotes. After he correctly called every U.S. election since 1984, Richard Nixon is the only U.S. president in history to have resigned before his certain impeachment over the Watergate scandal. Presidents Andrew Johnson and Bill Clinton were impeached by the House of Representatives, but both were acquitted by the Senate. Let us know what you think in the comments below. They should look into Hillary's uranium deal with Russia right here. That's what they should look into. Let us know what you think.